Hey, this is Jeremy from Oxner Insurance. And if you're a landscaper or a landscape contractor and you're just wondering out there, hey, maybe what kind of insurance should I have? This video might be for you. There's quite a few different insurances that are good for landscapers. The first and obvious is general liability. If you're out there mowing someone's yard and you throw a rock through their window and destroy that, you might have to come out of pocket without general liability. And if you have a building and you have people coming over, you want to have that slip and fall coverage as well. There's some other coverages that are associated with general liability, but generally speaking, that's what it is. Commercial property would be another one. If you own a building, you can also, in many cases, put the liability and the property coverage under what's called a BOP, or a business owner's policy. Commercial auto is a big one. If you're driving your own truck, say to pull mowers around and get into an accident, there's a chance that your personal auto will not cover the business activity there. So a commercial auto policy is a must, especially if you own the vehicles in the business. Commercial auto rates are a challenge for sure, but they provide you with the necessary coverage for your business, which is extremely important. In the marine coverage, or thinking about your equipment as it goes with you and out to other locations and so forth, that's a great coverage to have, and really want to make sure that those values are done correctly. Well, let's see what else. You can have errors and omissions for legal defense, for those types of situations that arise where mistakes may have been made. And then you have some pollution, depending on how much pesticide stuff you're doing. There's an argument with pollution with some of the gasoline being carried around and things of that nature. So pollution would be one to consider. And then you have, of course, your other professional liability sides, like employer's practice. So if you have employees, you're going to want to make sure that you have employer's practice liability covering first party, your employees, and third party, your customers, and wage and hour disputes. And by the way, if you have employees, workers' compensation, got to have it. So what is that? That covers the lost wages and medical expenses for workers that are hurt on the job. And then the second part's your employer's liability for claims arising over a long period of time in most cases. And the last professional that most people would overlook would be cyber, the cyber exposure. Think of your customer list, and if that personally identifiable information got out to the public, what would happen? Were there regulatory fines? There's all sorts of scenarios with cyber. So the last thing is that if you are new, you're probably going to need a surety bond to apply for your contractor's license, and then you'll need your bid bond. And some of those depending on the limits, will have a much different underwriting flavor, if you will. A little more intrusive underwriting because the bonding company is taking a risk on your business. So if you weren't able to fulfill that contract, then they're responsible. So those are some ideas and some thoughts that I have, Jeremy from Oxner Insurance, about landscapers and the types of insurance that you would consider to have. As always, if you like the content, please like it and share. Click the little subscribe button down below, down over here. And then if you have questions, give us a call at Oxner Insurance as well. And you can find our contact information where you find this video. Thanks so much, and enjoy the day. Here's to your success.